Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. This is kind of like my take on a simple yet kind of dramatic Valentine's Day look, and I say kind of dramatic because you've got a bold red lip, but the eyes are relatively simple. There is a wing liner and there is glitter, so maybe it's not like super simple, but the eyeshadow look was still very easy nonetheless. I wanted to sit down and I had this vision of doing like a silver eye with a bold red lip because I think that's a kind of unique twist on Valentine's Day. I personally have not seen a lot of looks. You can totally correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to Valentine's Day looks specifically, I feel like this isn't one that's done super often, and I love the way it came together. You can add false lashes if you want. I didn't today for the sake of adding to the simplicity factor, because I know not everybody likes to wear false lashes, and I typically don't unless I'm going on a night out or it's a super fancy occasion, but I think this is super easy, and you'll see I didn't even need to apply eyeshadow primer because this liquid glitter was just kind of like a one and done situation. I really like how this turned out. And I really love how the bold red lip kind of just ties everything together because, in my opinion, if you're going for a more simple eye look, you can fool people into thinking that it's a little bit more complicated than it is by adding a bold lip. So that's what I did, and I love it. And actually, the lips match my nails. I'm wearing Havana Nights by Kale Polish and Kathleen Lights in Ofra on my lips and my nails. So I thought that was kind of like a cute little fun twist. But anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So we're going to start with the eyes today. I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Eyelight in the shade BFF. It's a really pretty kind of molten silver. It's a liquid eyeshadow, so I don't need to apply eyeshadow primer because this is like providing that tacky base. And I'm just going to buff this out with my fingers. We are going to build this color up a few times, but this is just to lay that initial base down. And then going in with the Tarte Tartelette and Bloom eyeshadow palette in the shade Jet Setter, just kind of like a neutral taupe for a transition shade. I'm just taking my M504 brush and just kind of lightly sweeping that over the edges just to get some of that definition going. And then I am going back in with that eyelight and building that up, and this time I'm packing it on with a flat Wet n Wild shader brush, and you can see just how much more vibrant the color got. Then I'm going to go back into that Jet Setter color and back with that same M504 and just blending out the edges. And then I'm going to go into the shade called Rebel, and with this natural haired brush, I'm just kind of packing that loosely into my outer V just to provide a little bit of depth. But then to add even more depth, we're going to go into the shade Activist. It's like a darker brown. And with this like e.l.f. kind of flat but fluffy brush, I'm just going to really focus that into the outer corner. Then I'm taking my Tarteist Double Take eyeliner. I am going to be doing a winged liner today. So as you see right here, this is me doing a wing. It definitely takes a little bit of time for me at least. And then I went in with this Brow Food kind of chamomile cleansing. I don't really know the exact name of it, but I got it from Sephora. Basically, it's just kind of a pen that will help you clean up any mistakes that you can make while you're doing this. So that's what I've been doing. And then going back into that Jet Setter color and this M504 brush, I am just going to even out the edges. And then moving on to the face, I'm going to prime with the ColourPop Matte and Blur All-Star Face Primer. And then going into the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, one of my favorites. This is a very full coverage foundation. I only did 1 1/4 pumps and that covers my entire face. This is in the shade 4.0, and I'm taking this on a flat BH Cosmetics synthetic kabuki. This is a little bit smaller than your standard kabuki, but I like that for this because I was able to get in between like my brows and tight places. Then I'm taking the Joah Beauty Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer, and I'm just concealing my under eyes and highlighting the rest of my face, as well as kind of going over a few imperfections. And I'm just going to take that same BH Cosmetics brush and blend that out. And then I'm taking the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder and this e.l.f. small tapered brush to set and highlight under my eyes. This is an absolute must every single time I do my makeup. And then I'm taking this Found Cosmetics Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is an affordable natural brand from Walmart. I actually own quite a few products from them, and I do like them. This translucent powder isn't my favorite. The packaging is kind of frustrating, but it is talc-free, so I do like it for the ingredients. And then I'm taking the Catrice Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade medium. Well, for medium skin, quote unquote. But yeah, it's just a really nice warm bronzer. It's very pigmented. A little goes a long way. It's a very soft, kind of silky feeling powder, so I really like it. And I'm just going to contour lightly the sides of my nose as well. And then I'm taking the Flower Beauty Flower Pots blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus on my Wet n Wild blush. Blush brush. Okay, then I'm taking this Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is a different setting powder than the one we just went in with, but I like this powder to bake. I'm just carving out the lower half of my face because the bronzer got dragged down a little bit too far. I'm not leaving this on for very long, and I am going to just kind of clean up my nose as well, as you see right here, the sides and whatnot. And then meanwhile, while that's setting, I am going to highlight my face with the Model's Own highlight in the shade Crystal Sand. This is a really intense highlight, which is intensified even more with the use of this small fluff brush by ColourPop, which just really packs it on. It's really, really beautiful. And as you can see, I'm just highlighting my cheekbones, and then I'm going to dust away the bake so that I can get to my nose. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Dark Brown and just filling them in. Yeah, nothing too exciting about filling in brows. It's my least favorite part of my routine, personally, fun fact, but totally necessary. Then I'm going to just comb through and buff that color out. And I'm going to take, well, first I think I'm going to carve out my brows with a little bit of concealer and a flat packing brush. This is in the same set as the Kabuki brush I use by BH Cosmetics. I believe it's like the Rosé or Rose collection, I think. I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow Gel in the shade Browny Brows. And this is a really good dupe for Benefit Gimme Brow, but it's even better because I don't use Benefit anymore. They're not cruelty free, but in my opinion, this kind of provides the same effect. Going back in with the Activist shade on a tight definer brush, I'm going to kind of add a little bit of definition to the lower lash line, using this color kind of as eyeliner-ish. And then I'm going to go back into Jet Setter, that initial transition shade we went in with, and on a looser, kind of small brush, I'm going to buff out that color. And then I'm going to tightline my eyes. I don't know why I didn't just go back in with that same Tarteist eyeliner. I'm going to take the Starlooks eye pencil. It's just a retractable kohl liner. Curl my lashes with my Tarte eyelash curler, my bad. And going with this Essence Volume Boost Eyelash Primer. Then I'm going to go in with the Essence Forbidden Volume Mascara. I am not applying falsies today because I want to keep this simple. But of course, you may add falsies if that's what your heart desires. But this is just a really nice mascara that provides a lot of drama, and it's extremely affordable, so I love it. Then I'm going to take that Model's Own highlight again, and I'm going to take an Essence little pencil brush, and I'm just going to put that into my inner corners, as well as onto my brow bone. Okay, time for lips. I'm taking this Essence lip liner. It's just a red lip liner. Any red lip liner will do. I am going to be going in with a lip color that's darker than this. So any shade you have will do because it's going to be covered anyway, but this is just to provide that nice outline. Then I'm taking the Havana Nights Havana Nights Liquid Lipstick by Ofra and Kathleen Lights. This is a collaboration, and this is a really pretty dark red, and fun fact, it matches my nails because here I'm wearing the Havana Nights nail polish by Kathleen Lights. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy Valentine's Day or Single Awareness Day, whatever you're celebrating. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!